What's up, everybody? It's Supreme Saiyan here again, coming to you with another deck profile. This time I'm coming to y'all with a little something different. Actually, it's pretty rogue. Haven't ran this deck but one time and went undefeated with it. I like it. It's very fun. It's very annoying to my opponent. But yeah, it's Umi control, and I got a couple of requests that I post this video. So I hope y'all like it. So we'll get right into it. So first monster that I ran was 3 Ocean Dragon Lord. So this card it states, so while Umi is on the field, each player can only control one face-up non-water monster. So if you control, say, let's just say, Fenrir, and that's your only monster, you can't like tribute anything off. You can't attempt to link into another monster unless it's water. A lot of people was asking me questions about that. It's absolutely true. It's basically a walking Gozen match. There can only be one, something like that. Y'all can tell me in the comments what y'all think between Gozen match and there can only be one, but it's basically that on legs. Also, during the main phase, it's not once, while it's summoned or when it's summoned. During the main phase, I can add any Umi or Kairyu spell or trap or Sea Stealth spell or trap once per turn. So yeah, that's the 3 of there. And then I ran 3 Electric Jellyfish. So this is the main monster that you kind of want to start with because it's your Omni Negate too. So while Umi is on the field, it is an Omni Negate for a spell, trap, or monster effect. Also, you can use its effect, not on summon, but use its effect. You can send 1 Umi from the deck or hand or face up on the field to the graveyard, especially summon 1 water monster from your deck. So like if you have these 2 in your hand, you can normal summon this, send Umi from your deck, special summon this, and then use this effect to go get Sea Stealth Attack, which is this card right here, and then set it. And then on your opponent's draw phase, if they have no response, you can go get the Umi that you sent off of this to have Umi on the field, so you can have an Omni Negate plus this effect to where both players can only control 1 non-water monster. So yeah, very good. And also when it negates, it gains 600 attack and defense. Another monster I ran was 2 Warrior of Atlantis. So at first I was running this at 3, but I kind of felt it a little bricky, so I put it down to 2, and it works just fine now. So you can discard this card and add 1 Legendary Ocean from my deck to my hand. It's very, very good. I run 1 Mega Fortress Well. So if Umi is on the field, you can activate this effect. Your water monsters can attack directly this turn. Also, during your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. If this card is on the field and destroyed by battle or card effect, you can either add it to your hand or special summon 1 water monster from your deck or graveyard. This is very, very good, but it's only a 1-of because it really does nothing by itself as far as like summoning mechanic. But yeah, I'll get into how you summon this really easily in this deck though. For the spells, I ran 3 Fish Sonar. So this is your searcher of the deck. You can add 1 level 7 or lower monster from your deck to your hand that mentions Umi or a water normal monster. Then if Umi is on the field, you can special summon 1 water normal monster from your deck. Also, you run your 3 Legendary Ocean. No really explanation there. It's always treated as Umi. That's why you can send it from the deck with Electric Jellyfish. Also run 2 Sea Stealth 2s. This is treated treated as Umi, while it's on the field or in grave. Also, during the start of the battle phase, you can special summon 1 water monster that mentions Umi or 1 normal monster in defense position, but destroy it at the end of the battle phase. And then also this has to where your opponent cannot target your water monsters with non-water monster effects. Very, very good. Then to get into the traps, I run 2 Kairyu Dark Reef. Remember how I said I have an easy way of getting this out? So you can send an Umi on the field that I control to the grave. Supposed to summon up to 2 different water monsters. So normally you would summon this and this if you already have this, or if you already have this, you summon this and this. So either way, very, very easy to get this out. Next traps I run is the 3C stealth attack. A lot of people had to reread this. This is not once per turn, the attack effect. So like if you try to attack, say this guy right here, that's a level 5 or higher, that's originally a level 5 or higher, it gets destroyed automatically. And if you try to attack again, it gets destroyed again. So this is how I protect my monsters. You can also banish a water monster once per turn to save all your face-up spells and traps from getting destroyed. Very, very good. And even if it leaves the field, the effect still applies. But that is the main trap of the deck. For other spells I ran, so that's basically the whole Umi package right there. For the other spells I ran, for consistency, was 3 Pot of Extravagance. It's very, very good. I had a game to where I resolved all 3 of these. You really don't need your extra deck. You play mainly off your main deck. So yeah, these, even if you have to activate all 3 of these, I mean, chances are you're probably not going to activate all 3 of these, but if you have to, you can. You don't have to worry about like resources in your extra deck. Another spell I ran was 1 Call by the Grave, and then 3 D-Fissure. So this is kind of the tech choice instead of running Dimensional Shifter, because this doesn't say, oh, I have to not control cards in Grave. And also, technically, you're not really worried about spells and traps going to the grave, unless you're playing against like Fire King, but also like Macrocosmos is a thing that, you know, I side deck, so, you know. But main thing is monsters. I thought about kind of cutting this down to 2, but last night I played against Eldridge, and this was like really good against him because I banished all 3 of his Eldridge, the Golden Lord, and I banished pretty much all of his resource monsters off of this effect. So yeah, that's all the spells I run. And then for defensive cards, or hand traps as y'all might call them, I ran 1 Gamma Seal, 3 Ash. This is not really a hand trap, but it's a defensive card. 3 Fenrir. That's my only non-water monster. 3 Imperm, and 1 Summon Limit. Honestly, I have no complaints with any of this. A lot of people are running like 12, 15 hand traps. But with this card, I mean, it's just like, you really don't need a whole lot because this effect doesn't activate. It's a floating effect. So as soon as it like hits the field, you have to send until you can only control 1 non-water monster. So yeah, it's very, very good. That's it for the main deck. Like I said, it's 40 cards. I'm going to make a little bit of changes to it. Not much, though. For the extra deck, like I said, your extra deck don't really matter, but it's just there if you need it. So I ran 1 Bahamut Shark, 1 Totally Awesome, 1 Typhon, 1 Babushka, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Baron, 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Coral, 1 Era, because you do run a water deck, 1 Argonaut, 1 SP, 1 Azalea, 1 Dark Charmer, 1 Light Charmer, and 1 Marble Rock. So basically, the only thing that really matters in your extra deck that you're even going to think about using is the SP, the Totally Awesome, the Bahamut Shark or Typhon, and maybe even one of these. You're not really worried about anything else. I didn't go into anything last night except maybe Totally Awesome 1 time. And really, you don't even need to go into that. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate the support. And thank y'all. See y'all later.